JohnCMaxwell, How High Will You Climb? Determine Your Success by Cultivating the Right Attitude. Embark on an insightful journey with JohnCMaxwell's book, How High Will You Climb? Determine Your Success by Cultivating the Right Attitude. The book emphasizes the importance of a good attitude in shaping one's approach to life, relationships, and the ability to succeed. Explore the attitude axioms that empower individuals to develop and maintain a positive, growth-oriented perspective on life. Discover the multifaceted influences on one's attitude, environment, self-image, experiences, and beliefs, and learn how to consciously modify one's mindset for the better.
Attitude determines performance. Like a pilot's attitude indicator, our attitude towards life can determine our performance. The position of an aircraft in relation to the horizon is evaluated through this indicator, just like our performance in life changes based on our attitude. Climbing requires a higher nose and a positive attitude, while poor performance keeps the nose low. Therefore, having the right attitude in life can help us achieve success and reach new heights. The power of attitude. Your attitude determines your success in life, work, and relationships. It affects not only you but those around you. Whether positive or negative, it spreads like wildfire. The Bible illustrates this with the story of King Saul and David, showing how attitude impacts mood. David's upbeat approach to life helped Saul feel less despondent. David advocates for taking refuge in God to cultivate the right attitude, which is necessary for achieving our goals. Remember, nothing is as hard as it looks, and everything is more rewarding than we expect. So adopt a positive attitude and see the difference it makes in your life. Attitude is everything. Your attitude is the most significant factor that determines your approach to life, relationships with people, and success. Adopting a positive attitude can turn problems into blessings and give an uncommonly positive perspective. Composers and authors produced some of the greatest works of art when they faced great adversity. The outcome of a task is determined by the attitude you adopt when starting it. Those who succeed have an edge over others in that they strive for happiness. Thus, maintaining a positive attitude can lead to a happier and more fulfilling life. The power to change attitudes. Our attitudes and beliefs are shaped by our environment and experiences, particularly in childhood. However, we have the ability to change them as we grow older. Our interactions with others also influence our attitudes, some making them stronger and others causing us to adjust. It's important to recognize that no attitude is optimal forever, and we must be open to change. Ultimately, we are responsible for our own view of life and have the power to shape it as we choose. Factors that influence attitude. Your environment as a child has a profound impact on your attitudes. Personality traits are not solely based on parental influence. What you say to a child can have a lasting influence on their attitude. Leaders should focus on showing their followers they care, not on perfectly phrased speeches. Self-image and peer groups also play a role in attitude formation, as does physical appearance. Finally, when you start a family and career, remember to focus on what you loved about your spouse. Overcoming limitations. As you grow, external circumstances and self-imposed limitations can hold you back. The key is to keep testing yourself to discover your boundaries. During tough times, maintain a positive attitude and seek help from supportive people and your spiritual beliefs. Avoid negative influences and evaluate criticism constructively. Success is not solely based on knowledge but also on your ability to deal with people. Internal obstacles, such as fear of failure, may hinder progress, but taking action and thinking positively can counter those emotions. Be proactive and make plans to handle difficult situations before they occur. Remember that even the worst storm will eventually pass. Overcoming obstacles and changing attitude. In this book, the author urges readers to seek inspiration from individuals who have overcome failure and illustrates how characters in the Bible have faced and surmounted immense problems. He stresses the importance of attitude, as it determines whether or not one will succeed or fail. Changing one's attitude can be daunting, but it brings growth. Negative thinking can make change even more challenging. The author advises readers to examine their attitudes, identify what causes pessimism, and evaluate their thought patterns. By changing negative thought patterns, they can alter their attitude and increase their receptivity to change. The author suggests that the best way to change is by developing healthy habits and taking risks. By confronting obstacles one at a time, recording successes, and reflecting on them for motivation, readers can shape the character of tomorrow. The transformative power of attitude. The Bible offers a guide for cultivating a positive attitude towards life. It teaches us to value growth over dwelling on past mistakes and encourages us to find happiness in all situations. Theologian E. Stanley Jones believes that God offers us strength and security and that our attitude is the last of our human freedoms. Taking cues from the Apostle Paul, we can choose to rise above our difficulties and find power within ourselves. Christians sometimes struggle to remain obedient, but the Bible reminds us that our blessings can come from unexpected places. By focusing on God's power instead of our problems, we can achieve renewal and foster a transformative attitude towards life.
In conclusion, How High Will You Climb refers to the crucial influence of attitude on one's success, relationships, and overall happiness. The book encourages readers not only to recognize the impact of their attitudes on their lives, but also to take active steps to evaluate and adjust them. By learning from the Bible and embracing the wisdom it offers, individuals can strengthen their faith and overcome fear. Ultimately, the choice to cultivate a positive attitude is in one's own hands, leading to a life of continuous growth and personal development.